Welcome back, everybody. Today is the big day. That's right. 1.0, 7 Days to Die, is finally out for consoles and the PC. More specifically, the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X and the Xbox Series S. So, next gen consoles and PC. I know it's been a very long time since the console got an update for this game. As a matter of fact, you can almost consider this not an update, but more or less the 1.0 as the older version was abandoned. But more about that here in a second. So we're going to go over where to find this, how much it costs. There is a discount for people that did own it prior. And we're going to show you a couple tips here to get you started because this game is a blast. Essentially, if you've played anything that's open world survival, you're going to love this. This game, basically, the breakdown is you have to survive, and on the 7th day is when the zombie horde comes, and then it progressively gets more and more intense. It's kind of like Minecraft in the sense where I can actually start digging into the ground if I so desire. I can salvage anything and everything, and also build, and then zombies can also munch all that stuff. So everything's destructible. So if you like these types of games or you're into open world survival, you might like this. It is a classic for sure. It seems like everything from 2013 is a good game. Oh, we had a bit of a sputter there. Okay, so first and foremost, let me show you where to get this bad boy. If you go to the Microsoft Store or the PlayStation Store, you can just type in 7 Days to Die, or even just 7, and it should pop up. You should see it right there. Again, it is a next generation title. They had to abandon the old version, which I know stinks, but if you have the old version, you see it, you can get it for 25% off now. And I think that only lasts for 30 days, if I'm not mistaken. So it'll be $44, and then after tax, it's like $48. So it's around $50. So I know that's not ideal, but we'll kind of go over this because I think it's pertinent. I know this game went through some legal troubles because there was the main studio, which is called Fun Pimps, that created the game and made it on PC, and then they had another studio do it, which is very common to do the port. Well, it turns out, I think it's Hightail Games, went belly up, and the way they had the contract is they own the IP for the console, so essentially we had a version that couldn't be updated for the longest time. And because they went belly up, that license was like stuck in limbo. So eventually, Fun Pimps was able to go and buy their own license back. And they said a few years back, they said, hey, just so you know, we've got it back, and we want to make this for the consoles, but it's too much for us to actually do this. It's going to take too much time and money for us to do this on the old systems. We're just going to move ahead with the new stuff, so this is going to be for next gens and for PC. So I was like, okay, cool, at least they told us, because I know it wasn't an ideal situation. And like out of nowhere, boom, this was like in beta over on the PC, and then we're here now. So I was like, dude, yes, this game has always been a blast. So yeah, that's where it's at. That's where you can get it. You can get it on the different stores. And I think day one for consoles, or I'm sorry, for the PlayStation, you should be good to go. Let me go ahead and take care of this zombie. The zombies do get crazy at nighttime. Let's not forget. Oh, it's so dirty. Okay, so a couple things you can do right off the bat is I would highly recommend putting down a bedroll. Go through your challenges and start stockpiling food. I would find, because everything is on a 7-day cycle, right? I would go before it's nighttime, place down a bag, and find a structure and put down a any kind of bed, house, campfire, anything, right? Oh, we didn't get this guy the first time. So I would highly recommend if you come across a structure called Industrial Tank 1, it's great. You can go up to the ladders and chop them off. You can cut off the other ladder, and then you can start setting up on the top of that tank almost immediately. You can last there for weeks before it becomes like you have to do major upgrades. So this game's awesome. As I said before, things get progressively crazier as the days go on. The zombie combination is always different as this game is procedurally generated. So like the maps are different, so you're always going to have like a unique experience as you play. Super fun. Oh yeah, we should also talk about the co-op situation. So eventually we'll all be able to play together, and I don't know if day one if we'll all be cross-play, but the plan is that we'll be able to play PC and PlayStation, which is cool because I believe on the console side, if you're hosting, you can only do 4 players. But if it's on a like a hosted machine, I think you can get all the way up to 8. And yes, this game can be flipped over to PvP if you so desire. But I think a lot of this is super fun because the environment's tough enough, I believe, that you'll have a blast just playing it like regular, just, you know, fighting against the environment, right? So yeah, I would find any kind of point of interest, any kind of home that you can, and then set up. If you can't find Industrial Tank 1, which is a great starter, find something like this and then start clearing out the house. Also, Let's see, we've got, we're going to try to host a server if we can on PC and that other people can join with us. And it'll be like a cooperative effort as well. So we'll see how that goes. Again, we'll have to see how good or bad things are because I know there's probably going to be some hiccups here. There'll probably be some hitches and stuff. So we'll probably have to have an update before we can actually open it up to everybody. But it should be a good time. This is terrifying. I don't want to go in here right now. And also remember that zombies do get crazy at nighttime. So you really want to be held up in a structure if you can help it. The maps are pretty much endless. I mean, yes, they have boundaries, but as I said before, they are procedurally generated, so it's a ton of fun. Literally, we've been playing this. You can run for 8 hours and 10 hours, have a blast, and it feels like it's been 45 minutes. So this is that type of game. It's always cool, endless fun, and I'm so glad it came back to the console. So hopefully we'll see you on the next live stream / video for this, and we can't wait to get in and just do a long session. So hopefully we'll see you there. Bye!